Hi guys, welcome to the Improved Garage. Today we're going to be working on some more Labocosmetica products. You can see them all behind me up here on the shelf. I got this nice new shelf added here just to store some of these products that I'm working on testing. So you can see the whole line here. Labocosmetica is a bit of a confusing line because there are a lot of products. So as far as soaps go, there are actually 5 soaps that I have. And then there are several other rinseless and other types of soaps, foams, and pre-treats. Specifically what we're going to be talking about today is what they call their 3 pH method. So 3 pH is referring to using an alkaline cleaner, an acid-based cleaner, and a neutral cleaner, and having those 3 things work together to break down different types of dirt and organic material. So for the 3 pH method, you first start off with Primus. Primus is their alkaline cleaner. This is designed to break down organic materials. This is a snow foam. You foam it on, rinse it off. It is not a contact wash method. But this is supposed to break down bugs, gnats, dirt, road grime, that type of organic material. Next, you go to Purifica. Purifica is an acid-based wash. And this can be used in 2 different ways. You can either snow foam it on and then rinse it off and then follow it with a contact wash from one of the neutral soaps, or you can actually use this as a contact wash, and that would be what they call their 2 pH method. So alkaline followed by acid versus alkaline followed by acid followed by neutral. Purifica is, because it's acid-based, it's designed to break down inorganic materials like hard water spots and calcium and lime and like those types of minerals. As your third, which would be your contact wash, if you're doing the 3 pH method, you would use one of their neutral soaps. So they have 2 neutral soaps. They have Sempre and they have Revitox. Sempre is just a neutral soap. Revitox contains a coating or protection inside it as well. So their 3 pH method would be either this or this, depending on which one you chose to go with for your third product. I will add, they also have a snow foam that is pH neutral. They also have a 3 pH system in rinseless that goes before HydroSave. So there are a lot of soaps, 7, 8, maybe even more of them across the line. And talking about the bottles, which I didn't really do with HydroSave, there's a lot of writing on the back. It's like a novel. You know, it's in 3 different languages, but actually it's only in 2 different languages, English and Italian. It's a lot of words, a lot. There are simpler instructions on their website. There are also many videos that you can watch on this. Probably the best one is the one that Pan the Organizer did. He did the 2 pH method, Primus followed by Purifica, and Purifica he used in his bucket for washing. But basically, we want to use this with a foam cannon. We want to dilute in the foam cannon about 10:1. We want to foam it on, let it dwell for a couple of minutes, rinse it off. That's going to start breaking down the dirt, the grime, and letting it all run off of the vehicle. Next, we want to do the same with this. In the foam cannon, 10:1, we're going to spray it on, we're going to let it dwell, we're going to rinse it off after a couple of minutes. And then third, we would contact wash with this, and that would give us our mechanical cleaning action. And the idea with this is that these 2 are getting a majority of the dirt off the car before you're ever touching it with your actual soap. And this is just a lubrication. It's pH neutral. It's a lubrication to keep your sponge, your mitt, your whatever you're using from scratching your paint. So I've made up 3 foam cannons. I realize that most of you probably don't have 3 foam cannons. I'm lucky enough to have 5, 6, I think 6. And mostly that's because I've tested a lot of them over the years and I've just kind of kept them. So in this one, I have Primus, which is the alkaline foam. In this one, I have Purifica, which is the acid foam. In this one, I have Sempre, which is the pH neutral soap. This is something that I really hadn't thought about, but you know, you're going to have to, if you're using this line and you're foaming 2 of them and applying the third, You don't actually need to foam this one. You could just put it in a bucket and be fine with it. But if you're foaming the first two, you need to have 2 foam cannons, or you need to empty your foam cannon in the middle of it to, you know, do this. So that is something just to note. Most people probably have 2 foam cannons. If you don't, I would pick up the soap rinse. It's like 20 bucks. Just grab it to have a spare. It's nice to have. It's not as nice as like the Griot's. The Griot's is the best one by far, but that is like, this is $100, this is $100, this is $100 by the Griot's. Like the Griot's is significantly better than all of the other ones that are at a similar price point. But that one for 20 bucks works really, really well. So I would just pick one of those up to have as a secondary, even if you're just using it for washing your wheels, or you're using it for something like this where we're doing a snow foam or a pre-wash before you do an actual soap on your car. Just not having to dump out the chemicals all the time and being able to keep some stuff in the bottle is super nice, very convenient. I have 6, I guess. This one I haven't used yet. This is the Action Products. It's funny because I bought the Action Products kit that came with some soap and a cannon, and I gave my dad the cannon when he was here because he only has 1 cannon. I was like, here, you need another one for your wheels. So I just gave him the cannon. I had never even used it. And then I got another one for free. Well, not for free. It came in the glove box for this month. So I ended up with 6 cannons anyway. If you don't have multiple foam cannons and you have the Griot's, or, well, I mean, if you have any of them, but if you have the Griot's like I do, you can also just pick up another bottle. These bottles are like 15 bucks or something like that. So you can have multiple bottles with different chemicals in them, and that makes it easy kind of to go back and forth between 2 different products if you need to also. I have a spare bottle for my MTM as well. All right, so I just foamed this and I forgot to hit record in the camera. I'm sorry. So we're about a minute into the stage 1 pre-foam. We can see on the ground there's quite a bit of brown in the foam. Obvious dirt falling off, especially under the towel, especially under the tire here. You can see that yellowed, brown looking foam. Now, we have the ability to let this sit as long as we want to because we're inside, right? Out in the sun, you'd probably have to do this a lot faster. I'm about, like I said, maybe 2 minutes in at this point, and I went around and foamed the entire car. I used 500 ml in my foam cannon, 50 to about 500. So we're gonna give this another minute, and then we're gonna start rinsing it off. Now, Labocosmetica recommends that you rinse from bottom to top. I think the idea is they want you to rinse the entire panel. So if you rinse from top to bottom, sometimes your water is knocking the foam off, but you're not actually rinsing that panel. But if you rinse from bottom to top, then you're making sure that you're getting all of the foam off because you have to rinse it all down. So you just end up using a little bit more water and being a little bit more complete with it. So I'm gonna start rinsing off now. So now we're ready for stage 2. This will be the acid pre-foam. All right, so this one's interesting. This is the acid wash. And the alkaline wash is supposed to help you to get some of the hydrophobicity back, get some of that water beating or water repelling action back. The alkaline wash clinged to the car. It didn't really move, it just kind of stayed. And this is actually running down the car. It's a lot flatter, a lot smoother. I've got a lot of spots where there's just empty here where it almost looks like I sprayed water. It obviously started to have an effect, right? So now the acid, this is the second part. This is going to break down water spots, lime scale, you know, those types of chemicals and help to bring the coating back even more. The last stage is going to be a pH neutral wash that we'll foam on and we'll use with a normal mitt, just like we regularly do. And we'll go through that next. So we're gonna let this dwell again for another minute or two. We're going to rinse it off. I'm not seeing a lot of color change here on the ground this time because a majority of it came off with my alkaline wash. Remember, that's the one for organic materials, for dirt, for mud, for bugs, for all of those things. This is more for lime scale, water spots, those types of things, which I actually don't have a lot of because I regularly wash this car with DI water, and also it doesn't get hit by sprinklers, and also it doesn't really rain here. It hasn't rained here in the 2 weeks since I've last cleaned this. But I think this has been a good test actually. The car is like 90%, 95% clean and I haven't actually touched it yet. So when we rinse this off, we'll see where we're actually at, and then we'll start on the pH neutral soap. So I'm gonna rinse the back off now, and I want you to pay attention to the water behavior and how it changes as I do that. What you're going to see is that the water starts beading, and there are nice large beads that then roll off the car rather than it being kind of the sheeting action. Check that out. So now we've got these nice water beads that are rolling off of the car. And that's obviously way different than what we had before, that sheeting, that clinging action. So the coating is coming back. That's what we're seeing here, which is really what this is all about. All right, so here we have Sempre in the Griot's foam cannon. Same mix. I'm expecting this one to foam more than the last one did, just because of the thickness of the product when I was putting it in the cannon. And now we're finally to scents. And I really haven't even touched on scents because the other two don't really have one. This one actually has a scent. It smells, I want to describe it again as masculine. It's got like kind of a cologne-y type of scent rather than a fruity scent. Not bad, don't mind it at all. So now I'm gonna go and we're going to hand wash this vehicle. All right, so let's wrap it up. This was very, very effective. It's probably the least amount that I have ever had to touch a dirty car through the entire wash process of any time that I've ever washed a dirty car. I would say reasonably, the two pre-foams removed 95% of what was on the car. The two pre-foams did an excellent job of restoring my coating. On this car, I have white diamond coating, graphene on one side and the ceramic on the other. I found it to have good effect on both sides. No, one wasn't different than the other. Sempre, their pH neutral foam, I had zero issues with that. Smelled good, the user experience was good, had good slickness. It works very well. Now, the car doesn't have any sort of protection left behind. It's not slick right now. You can tell that there's a coating there because you get water beading action, but it's not slick. This does not contain protection, and that was my last soap. They do have one that does, Revitox. This is a wash and coat shampoo, which can be used as just a maintenance wash, so we will use this next time just to do a regular maintenance wash. Primus here was really the heavy hitter. That was the one that removed a majority of the dirt, the grime, the bugs, broke those down, and you could see them literally colorfully drip off of the car. And I enjoy that part. So those are the positives. To compare it to something like Bilt-Hamber Touchless, which is a product that I really like and have used for a while now, that probably gets the car 85 to 90% of the way clean. So maybe 5 to 10% less than this does without touching the car, without mechanical cleaning using your mitt and physically rubbing the soap back and forth. In terms of user experience, Touchless doesn't really have a smell. These don't really have a smell. There is a smell there, but it's not strong enough that you're actually noticing it when you're using it, even when you're using it with a foam cannon. I found Primus foamed really well. Purifica didn't. It could be that maybe my filter's getting a little clogged up in that foam cannon, but it did come out. It just kind of ran off the car, and I think that that's because Primus was restoring some of the properties of my coating, and it was starting to sheet and bead that water off. When this car is clean, and you spray something like GSF on it, for example, it regularly runs off the car. It has trouble sticking, and that's just normal for a coated car. Those are the positives, worked really well. The downsides, as I see them, you're using a lot of chemicals. Obviously, you're washing the car 3 times. You're rinsing the car 3 times, 4 if you count rinsing the car beforehand. If you do rinse the car beforehand, I didn't in this case. I did spray out my wheel wells, but that's more so because I'm inside on the Swiss tracks. I don't want to leave piles of mud all over the floor. So with a normal car wash, like when I'm using GSF, foam it on, rinse it off, I probably use, 10 to 12 gallons of water. With this system, I probably reasonably used double that, maybe a little bit more than double that, 25, 30 gallons of water, I would estimate, just going through and soaping 3 times, rinsing 3 times. You always make sure that you very thoroughly rinse when you're using high alkaline or high acid products, just to make sure that you're getting all of it off and that you're not leaving anything behind that's going to leave spots or, attack the paint in any way. For a really dirty car, I think it's a really safe way to wash. It was actually kind of a cool experience seeing it build over time when you do the first alkaline, and it's like, okay, well, there's a lot of stuff coming off, but my coating really isn't here, and I'm not getting any beading action. And then, you go through the Purifica, and it's like, oh, well, now I can see my coating is back. This is kind of unlocking my coating. And then, Sempre was obviously just a regular mechanical cleaning, and that worked very well. They're not tremendously expensive. They're not inexpensive. They're kind of middle of the road. I think Touchless is actually a little bit more expensive than either of these chemicals are. That is a 1-step. This is a 2. But you can do what they call their 2 pH method, and I think that would have been effective here, which is to just remove this guy altogether, foam this on, rinse it off, foam this on, and put some in the bucket, and then go over it with a mitt and do your mechanical with this guy. That seems to work well. It worked well for Pan on one of his videos, so that's what they would call the 2 pH method. Anyway, that's all I have for today. If you're interested in trying these out, there will be a link in the description. That's really all I have for today. Thank you for watching, and come by next week. I'll be working on some more stuff. Probably going to do either tire or interior. Not sure yet what we're going to do next, but there'll be more Labro coming up soon. I have 10 more bottles on the shelf that I haven't tried yet. So thank you and have a great day.